All right, we're gonna get started. Let's see who's here. Okay. Hi. How's everybody doing? All right, let's greet everybody. Hit the like button, subscribe, hit the notification, hype the video, all the stuff you gotta do. Thank you for being here. So we're gonna do tonight the elements. The elements. So we're gonna do elements reading. Can you guys hear me okay? Hi Erica. Hi member Erica. Let's greet all our members. Member and Jewel, how you doing? Um, member Weepy Star, member Cherry Blossom Sunshine. Okay. Um, member Erica, thank you for being here. Subscribers, welcome. Uh, so let's get, we're gonna get started. Let me see if, yeah, okay, it should be okay. It should be okay. All right. How's everybody doing? Got so much stuff here. How you doing, Angel? How you feeling? Respectfully, of course, respectfully. All right, let's get all our goodies together. All our wonderful cards, elements. Let's see. Check out the shorts that I put up last week for March already. So I was ahead. Thank goodness for I think one of the first times, respectfully. But yeah, so check those out. Check out the um live reading that I did also a couple weeks ago. And now check this out, check out all the content. Um thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. Um so yeah, there's a lot of content. If you join the membership, you will have a lot of content there. You'll get a member gift. You will also get um, a reading, one reading a month at least. So, it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. So, um, and there's a lot of content. We've done master classes on past life regressions. Hello, are you answering questions? I go live sometimes to do readings. If I have time, I will do super chat readings afterwards, a few or some. But I do readings for a personal reading. You could contact me, and my email's in the description box. Or if I'm answering quick questions, it's I will be at the end of at my elements reading. I'm reading for the four elements. You can certainly do a super chat donation, $5 above, for one question, one quick question. Um, I went live like a couple weeks ago for doing live reading. So tap in, turn your notification on, subscribe. If you like what I do, if you like how I read, you should have already been subscribed. So just tap into the channel. Thank you, Zebra Girl. Dag, y'all like me in black. I guess black is flattering. It's forgiving. Black it makes you thinner. All right, so yeah, that's Sherry Flanagan. All right, yeah, that was for Sherry and anybody that's listening. But thank you for being here and thank you for stopping by or staying with us for the elements reading. So I'm reading for air, fire, water, etc. I want to make sure I have this card. I got this. Um, yeah, we got to make sure we have everything. Kind of getting started with you guys. So these are my manifestation sprays. This is my protection spray. Mine is wearing off because I use it so much. But this is my so I was protection. a ton of ingredients. Smells wonderful, smells safe, smells loving, smells like a warm hug. It smells like babies and blessings. This is our abundance spray. This is how I started my entire business because I was too scared to start it. So I did an abundance and solar plex spray. You know, if you know, you know the chakras. It's yellow and it has all the things for abundance. They have crystals in them for the people that do not know. My intuition to meditate, make decisions, has all of them have liquid sage. So if you can't burn sage, you have these. This is balance and peace. I'm putting all the and last but not least, love. Last but not least, love. And love smells like passion, like safety, like a warm embrace, like everything, like self love. My sprays are insane. Thank you so much. My members have had, you know, because in the member gift I send the sprays like a sample, and I don't pay them to say it. They know that it's real because I put all my heart and soul into them. I studied what oils go with which intention, which ingredients, all natural, essential oils, and distillants, and the crystals to go with it. And it's in moon water, so moon charged moon water. I wait for the moon, full moon, do so I bless the water, you know, and so it's different. Hashtag we are different. And I made them. This is a work in progress. I've been wanting to do them for 10 years ago, and I finally started the business 4 years ago. So my trailer was for my business. I sell crystals, natural stuff for your hair, for your skin, mind, body, and spirit. You got to be beautiful on the inside, outside, mentally, everywhere. So, and I try to, that was my Foxy Blue Secret Garden. Check out my business, my website, and my Etsy shop with same name. Ingredients that are mindful, caring, loving, so you could be absolute your being your divine feminine and absolute divine masculine. I got my fellas shaving with shea butter, um, shaving cream. Okay, you know, the guys that the fellas that buy from me, they want to be different. They want, I make colognes, you know. So that's enough of the plug. But just because there's people that might be watching that don't know. Okay, so we're gonna start uh with, let's start with the water signs. Let's start different because I know I'm always doing air. Respectfully, I'm an air sign. And we just had a birthday. So right now, shout out, happy birthday for anybody celebrating right now. Earth signs. Okay, so we're gonna start with our water signs. Then we're gonna do air. So let's look at regular energies. I got all the goodies here. Do we have everything? Okay, yeah, we have everything. All right. So if I need anything else, I'll just holler. My assistant needs an assistant. The shea butter is bomb. Thank you. But there's a shaving cream shea butter with marshmallow roots, um, bilberry, just ingredients that it's like, I don't want nothing to touch this body but essential oils. Nothing. Cleopatra type of, you know, just king and queen, emperor, empress. I sell everything. I make custom orders. If you want an abundance, um, empress oil, I got you. So it is what it is. And let me embezzle myself. I'm selling crystals, and how dare I? Okay, let's get the party started. Okay, let's throw on this is a citrine. Let's you know, rack up with abundance. Okay. So water signs, let's see what we got. Let's start with the energy. Oh, hi. How you doing? Eric, how you doing? How you doing, my twin? We have royalty in the house. Eric, can I say a little bit quickly who you are so that people know why I'm reacting like this? I am friends with absolutely important people. And like my chat, thank you members who are bringing up my products and saying that it's no joke. My stuff is fantastic. And I'm going to say it. Empress oil is interesting. Eric, is it okay for me to say a little bit of who you are? Because we have royalty in the house. Oh, twin vibes. Yeah, you can say. Eric B and Rakim, the rappers. That's Eric B's son. Salute, salute. Salute. Nice to see you here. Thank you for your support. You're a real one. My heart. My heart. You're a real one. You're a real one. Friends in high places. And you see, Eric, by the way, you see me figuring out Streamlabs, right? You see me? Thank you. Thank you for your help, man. We got it, twin. We got it, twin. You just made my chat like light up. So people that are seeing, please salute this man, and he's a sweetheart. Eric, yo, you are excellent. You are awesome. Cause you know what I'm saying? 'Cause I didn't think I was. It's like I don't know if we're gonna hear from each other. Now we locked in. We locked in. We locked in. All right. So this is so. If if you're able to stay, look at my members. My members are like in shock. They're like, "What?" Salute King. Yeah, Eric B and Rakim. Yep. So we have, yeah, that's Eric B's son. Okay. So water signs, and you know what? This is, water signs. We're reading right now. Okay. So water signs. We're gonna start. Look, there's something that you're wanting to do, but you're hesitant, or you just thinking about it because it's a big step. You're doing, some thinking, over analyzing. Let's see what it be. But you know what it is? It may have something to do with abundance. Money is on the horizon, so money is coming your way. You may not see it. Some of you may be like about to give up, making some very big decisions. There is an ending here. It could be with a job right now. So happiness, you're getting fantastic cards. On channel, my name is Sylvia San. How you doing? Welcome, Mary. Walking away. As I said that, you see how I just said there's an ending. There's a walking away, and it could be for some of you for a job, or just trying to figure out how to create abundance. And it's a never ending battle. Creating abundance, different streams of income. That's how when we create wealth, it's only when we are our own boss. Working for someone else, it will never make you wealthy, because as I've said before, and I'm gonna say it again, if you make $200,000 at a job, they can let you go any minute if you're not the boss, if you're not in charge. So some of you are trying to, and it's a never-ending battle to try to figure out, how do I make streams of income that support me? You got to keep trying and error. It's like trial and errors. It will not stop until you get it right. So if you, thank you for the hundreds, for the for the hearts, for everything. If you find one stream of income, it's legit, it's good, okay, you keep it. Seven streams of income is for wealth, but even if you have one stream of like a couple of streams of income and passive income in your sleep, sell your gift, do your gift. So, and also there's a need to speak your truth. There's a need to come out of conflict or speak your truth. Someone may be taking advantage of you and you are not saying much. Water signs, yeah, water signs. So there's a need to speak. Remember, we said that, because we're going to circle back around. And there are some hostilities. When you're at peace, when you're trying to do your best, when you're trying to evolving Eric, when you're trying to evolve, um, don't, so this is free. So you just played yourself. You just played, and I'm not gonna say your name because I'm not giving you energy. Let's hide you from channel real quick. How's that? All right, on your way. You're welcome. So let me just put, I should put subscribers, but I'm gonna leave it open. So there is, when you are evolving, haters, look, as I say that, somebody comes in with some nonsense, right? As you're evolving, when they see you shine, some people may not have a channel. I took a leap of faith to have a channel, to do something different. There's always haters. You understand? People always, and it could be, if enemies have familiar faces. It could be family members that are disagreeing with what you're doing, and you know what you're doing. If you believe strongly in what you're doing, you got to keep doing it till you get it right. And Spirit is saying, be patient. Something's gonna work out. Your manifestations are on their way, but you got to continue to take intentional action. You got to continue. Oh, that's what's up, Eric. Yeah, you got to continue to take intentional action. Um, so, because a lot of people lose their patience, but you got to continue. Man holding a coin. So you're surrounding yourself by abundance. blossom in abundance. Look, a cornucopia of blessings. So water signs, there is a financial blessing coming. And as I cut the deck, the angel of love is here. So your love life is being protected by the angel of love. So that means if you're being in isolation or something doesn't work out, you're trying to go on a date or something with someone and it doesn't work out, you're being protected right now. So all the decisions that you're making with love are being guided by divine intervention. And that's great because sometimes we don't have the answers. It's like we don't got the answers, Sway. We don't got the answers. We keep messing up and messing up because we in the process in human form of always learning and always evolving and always growing. So we don't, sometimes when you don't know how to make a decision, you don't know what to do, you just, surrender. Look, as I say that, water signs, yo, this reading is pretty lit. You have blessings. So right now, if you're like in devastation and things are looking like it's not working out, there's something coming up. And with taxes and everything, there is money that way as well. But this is more of a bigger blessing, and also making your money grow. When you get money, money can come. But what you gonna do with it? You understand how you're gonna make it different than last year, and making it grow more than last year. How you gonna make it different? How you gonna make your money make more money? Um, so, transformation. So you're being put through transformation. You've been on a spiritual path. If you want to be different than everybody else, you're tapping into your doing your gift. You're tapping into your talents, or you like to take accountability for your actions. You do shadow work. You look within. You're trying to become better. Then you're on a chosen path. You're on a chosen one's path. You're not the regular, the run of the mill. You are a chosen one. Way too accurate. Thank you so much, Weepy Star. You are in a chosen. The chosen path is harder because the rewards are bigger, as I've always said. The chosen path, they put you through a loop to a point you can't take it anymore. You know, you can't take it. But the spirit is saying be flexible. There's a situation that you gotta be flexible, and pleasures are coming your way. And you'll see it, but remember to remember the blessings. Remember to remember the blessings, and focus. So focus on, zoom in on what you want to do with your life, what type of partner you want for the people that are trying to manifest, and embrace change. You may start seeing 555 transformation, very heavy here. So you may start seeing 555, 333. If you see three, it's a blessing, because that means that it won't hit the fan so much and things are going to be in balance. Let's get a couple more cards before we do the tarot. This wanted to fall out. Let's see. Exchanging gifts. Oh, exchanging gifts. So someone's gonna be giving you something, you're gonna be giving them something. It doesn't have to be anything big, but it's a beautiful act of love. Doesn't have to just be romantic, it could be anything. But it's there's a gift coming your way. Community. Tap into water signs, tap into your community. Your community has changed. Look how many people you've lost. Look how many people you had to, like, send out of here to another stratosphere. So look, this goes with this. Where's the community? Let your new friends help you. Whether this is your community that you tap into at Foxy Blue Secret Garden here at Foxy Blue, and this is your community of people that you could just let go, let loose, and talk, and people can understand you. We were replaced by the people you got out of there, by the people that you had endings with, and so on and so forth. So you're gonna keep being people gonna keep being replaced. And when you lose like 10 negative people, it might just get replaced by one positive freaking person that is fantastic, phenomenal, is there for you. It's new. And sometimes strangers are kinder than family. No place like home is coming out for you. So there's some changes and some things that have to be done with the house, or just some of you are moving, fork on the road. So you have a decision. And look, just like I was saying, you may be going through trials and tribulations where you're asking why is all this happening, and a fork on the road. Okay, let's uh dive into this a little bit more with the tarot. Let's get the tarot going. Let's clarify. Remember the blessings. Yeah, remember. And sometimes it's hard through the tears. You get me? When you're going through so much, it's hard through the tears to remember the blessings. But if you have a heated home, you got shelter, You got you a little bit of food, you know, you're doing all right. There's people that are way worse. There's people that are in a coma. There's people that are way worse. It's hard. Just hang in there. Um, Way too accurate. I like that. Remember the blessings. Let's clarify. Okay, you're confused. So there's confusion. We're clarifying the garden and the gate. A decision that has to be made. There's something that you gotta take action on, and you're confused. There's too many ways that it can go. Let's see. Clarify. What is this? Let's get some more information, Spirit. Let's clarify. Um, the world card. There's some endings. There's some endings. There's something that gotta go. There's something that gotta go. And this could be conflicts. Okay, this might have to do this. It could be with some of you on family that you got to cut off the ends. You know, they got to go. And it could be it could be a son here, child, but you know something got to go, and that's tough. That's a tough one. When could be an adult child also, but this is family. Or whoever, there's competition in a situation and you feel like it's not worth it. Yeah, you're out of there. So you have learned with the world card, you have learned a lot of lessons. You added all them lessons to card and you becoming the magician. You're learning, even though you probably not admitting that you're learning how to make things happen. You know what you have to do, the homework that you got to do, but it's hard. Let's clarify the door to value. Money, make it rain up in this. Make it rain. There's good news coming, and look at this. Your money is also tied in with love. Okay, so there's good news coming in with money. Thank God you're getting a break, but it's also clarifying that is a new beginning with love. So this is power couple. Because chosen ones have already dated horrible, karmic relationships, have already been in those, and you're sick of it. You don't want it. You chose a different path. So you could have dealings with a Scorpio. Some of you, and some of you are Scorpio. This is the water sign reading. All right, so let's clarify the sun. You got the sun card twice. So there is a lot of happiness, but the happiness is going to come when you put distance. You choose distance over disrespect. Say it again for the people in the back. Okay, sure. You put distance over disrespect. You choose distance. There's something that's really bothering you. There's a tower. Oh, holy hell. All right, so there is something that you're not happy with. This could be again with a lot of you for jobs. It could be related to finances as well. There's a tower. There's some drastic shakeup ending because there's information that you need to find out, and it's gonna catapult you into continuing to loving yourself. There's an ending. There's something that has to go. You're gonna look at things in a different perspective with this tower or this ending, and it's gonna bring you to becoming the emperor mode. So there's a message here coming in towards Virgo, no, Aries, Virgo, Sagittarius. There's a message, but it doesn't matter. This has to do with self-love, but it's also an ending for a lot of you that it's a financial situation as well. And it's going to make you become your own boss or something. I've never dated anyone before, but had experiences with love interest, and I feel like I'm being held back by the universe. Crazy. Yeah. All right. Walking away. So walking away is an emotional decision. I'm clarifying the walking away card now. So water signs is an emotional decision that you have to make, but your feet are planted on the ground. You're not on water, and even if you're balancing yourself on water, so you're rooted. You just meditate and ask your angels for help. Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius energy, but you're cutting somebody off. Take it how it resonates. You may have dealings with a air sign, and this will bring you the soulmate, the relationship that you want. Also celebrations, marriage, etc. All right, let's clarify. Um, let's clarify this hostilities card for the water signs. Hostilities. Okay, so this hostilities, I'm gonna just say there's a fire sign here. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, again, honorable mention. Somebody was stagnant. I'm gonna say somebody was very stagnant. Take it how it resonates. This caused you heartbreak. This is their separation here. You've been separated from someone. Um, Aries still Sagittarius. It could have been a third party situation, but somebody was holding secrets. Yeah, somebody was not saying all the truth in a situation. Let's clarify the fifth chakra, the needing to speak your truth. You may have blockages, your throat chakra is blocked. You fear being clear, having clarity. I'm gonna have to put the. Let me just put the. Um, I'm gonna put subscribers only because I can't do this. Subscribers only. Okay, all right. Let's put subscribers only because I don't want to get interrupted by people. And if you bought that life, you're gonna subscribe. Yeah. Dag. They were about to. Oh, they were spamming. Jesus, Lord, Mary, and Joseph. It's all good. Okay. All right. So now subscribers. Um, YouTube has, thank goodness, they have updated it so I can just have approve. I can just approve certain subscribers. I can just approve. I can do that as well. I could just approve certain people to just be the only ones to comment respectfully. So we could play it that way too. We could just do it where it's only people. All right, no more energy on them. I don't want to give it. So let's move on. Whoa. All right, let's do it again. Okay, look, exchanging gifts. I'm not gonna ignore this. With your throat chakra, speaking your truth is gonna give you a wish fulfillment. Closed mouths can't be fed. So there's something that you have to say, and this could be negotiating in an interview as well. Oh, okay, there's a all right, so water signs, there's another, you may be dealing with another water sign or Leo, Aries. Okay, the strength card is here. You're going to come out of conflict or speak your truth in a situation, and this may have something to do with that tower as well, because with that tower it's something that has been on your mind, and it's going to give you love and everything after the tower. So look, king of uh of King of Cups here. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, male, female doesn't matter, but there's here. So there's somebody that you may be communicating with, but they are argumentative and they like to have the last word. You're giving the strength card to someone from your past, and you're blocking them. So there's gonna be an ending. There's a separation or an ending. And let's clarify a little bit more. Let's cut one card for the house, the home card. There's no place like home. Um, some of you are in a marriage or situation and someone's lying, respectfully. All right, towards energy here with Hierophant doesn't have to be, but a home is in disarray. Your home is in disarray because Seven of Swords, somebody is doing underhanded stuff and it's a player energy and it's costing you money. Is you losing money in a situation? You losing money here with this person in a home. Okay, and this can resonate to anybody. It doesn't matter if water sign or not. Let's look at the patient card. Let's clarify the patient card. Yeah, Erica, thank you for that. Um, Patient card. Some of you are gonna have a choice with love. Some of you, so Spirit is saying be patient with love. This is the impatience. You want an equal give and take, absolutely. And you being the high priestess, you're not really talking, and that goes with this card. With the card with the fifth chakra being blocked. You are being the high priestess, which means you're being quiet, silent, you're not really saying much, you're not sharing, you're becoming a mystery, which is great, but you need to speak your truth when you need to speak your truth. You will have some of you are going to have a choice between two, fire sign and a water sign. Okay, so you will have a choice in love. You have a relationship here, Ten of Pentacles and money, a power couple, um and you wanted an equal give and take. I mean, there's going to be celebrations here with a relationship. You don't see this coming. You've been feeling left out in the cold, and there's a new beginning. It's gonna start soon, but this was in the resistance, so it's not here yet, but it's gonna start soon. And these two came out major arcanas, um, Ace of Pentacles. So that's a new, brand new beginning with abundance and money, and a brand new beginning. Period. With you know, something new, an opportunity. Okay, so let's get some extra cards. Let me take these cards and see what we have here. um, Yeah, some of the people are just like they're just bugging. Um, yeah, we yeah, I don't see those messages, right? I blocked only 2 people in about half hour. Not that bad for a Sunday, I guess. All right. Courtship. Courtship is here for y'all. Courtship is here, water signs. So some of you that are ready, and you remember, divine timing is at work. Actually, divine timing is at work. So there's courtship. There's new beginning, new, um, and then there's someone that is not measuring up. Main man, a male. It's somebody that's immature, but you will be recognized for your talent. You will be recognized. Someone wants a reconciliation. Someone wants to, and there's some issues and things when it comes to a child. Some of you are dealing with a court situation, child paternity things, and custody issues here. Um, but yeah, you divinely protected. Let's see. Yeah, there's a message. So here's the irony. There might be a message of concern, something that bothers you, that takes you off kilter, like a little, like I said, the tower moment. And then right after that, look, right after that, whatever this is going to catapult you into a blessing. Sudden wealth is coming up, and marriage is right behind it. But there is a false person right behind that. So okay, let's get some financial cards, and then love cards, and then we're out of here. We're done. Okay, let's get some financial cards. Okay, for water signs. Almost done with water signs. There's some adjusters. Okay, cool. So look, enterprise. Just as I was saying, you're supposed to be your own boss. You're building a very, very stable foundation. You're gonna do it right. You're gonna build something that lasts, that will always give you money, that you don't have to worry about. There has been some mishaps. Learn from mistakes from the past. And adjustments. There's some adjustments that need to be done as far as budgeting or checking out spending, and some spending is necessary. Assistance. So you're gonna send assistance from above. Your angels are gonna send someone that's gonna help you financially. You will have a mentor. There's somebody that's gonna help you through this thing. Let me get a couple more for finance for my water signs. Um, Assets. Okay. All right. Determination. So just stick with it. Whatever it is that your plan and your gift is, just stick with it. But you have to pay attention to, you will be collaborating, some of you. You have to pay attention to your spending, and use the artistic expression of clothing as well. Have faith, and assets are coming. There's some, financial blessing. All right, let's look at love, and then we're done. Let's look at love to um, give a cohesive uh, reading here and wrap this up with a bow. Thank you for taking the time to schedule. Thank you. You're welcome. You're welcome. Yeah, I know. If you see my schedule, you'll be like, "How are you doing this?" I just got home like an hour ago. Um, Passion. So there's your passion is gonna be reignited, because you're like, yo, dust off your passion. It's been so long that you're like, man, do I even have passion left? Like for some of you, and others it could be reigniting your relationship. Retreat, going out, spending time with someone is on your cards, in your horizon. Let go of control issues. Trust me, we are not in control, man. Trust me. Like those lessons have been learned so many times. I've learned those lessons so many times. When you plan, the universe laughs sometimes, but you got to take intentional action. You got to take intentional action, move with integrity, and do things for your higher good. Get jobs, get opportunities, search out opportunities, put yourself out there if you're trying to find love in circles that are positive people. Join clubs and things with positive people, that you put yourself to meet other people that are like-minded, spiritual, etc. Religious factors are here, which means that the person is going to be different than your usual type, and it could be cultural difference here. Free yourself. There's some attachment, and someone is still trying to. You probably, some of you are in communication with someone that is not trying to let you go, or it's just still in your energy, and they're deceptive. There's, the spirit is saying free yourself and give a new relationship a chance. You have true love in your destiny, and finances and career right now. if your finances are not up to par, it's hard to date or to, you know, be there for someone else when you're still trying to figure things out, okay? And the right person's worth waiting for. And reconciliation. Look, some people be like, "No, you're just saying stuff." Reconciliation. Look, this is positive. It will not come out if it does not want to come out. So someone wants a reconciliation. You have somebody attached to your energy that gotta go, and this tower is gonna make sure it happens. The universe is saying it's either you or me. I'm gonna knock it out, or you gonna knock it out. What's gonna happen? And when you don't knock it out, they take control because you keep praying for a good person. Um, but you can't surround yourself by negative people because someone here is making a little bit of poor choice by being around someone's energy that is a liar, they're a player. So you have to make a big choice. Some of you are ending a marriage, so it's getting big. Ecstasy's coming out for you. Yeah, ecstasy. Yeah, it got to be like that. The universe is going to be like, yo, either you do, you keep praying for me to bring you somebody great or spiritual, kind, and all this good stuff, and you're still dealing with such and such. You're still talking to such and such. What you even doing? So emotional support. You got an emotional supporting person. Playful. Your love language, whatever I'm reading for, is funny. You like funny guys, funny humorous girls, or whatever. Funny people. That's a weakness. Weaken the knees. Weaken the knees. And look, respectfully, Spirit is saying stop trying to be in control because you're not in control. We're not in control. So look, all of us have to learn that lesson. Don't feel bad. There's some telepathic messages that are gonna be given to you. Like you're gonna just get information, downloads, and know that somebody's missing you. Know, like clairvoyancy a little bit, attraction. So you're attracting someone, and look, love language. As I said, you're gonna go with someone that knows your love language. Okay, so that's your reading, water signs. Like, comment, subscribe, and join the membership. So I hope you enjoyed. Let's do air signs next. Air signs, gang, gang, gang. Let's get the air signs up in the front, up in center, front and center. Come down. Come on down. Your next contestant on the spiritual messages, right? So let's do this. Let's get this going. Um, okay. So air signs, if you can start gathering and get ready. So let's see. Air signs. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I got so many decks. Deck on decks on decks. If y'all see my desk, you're gonna be like, "How? How you figure this out? It's a jigsaw puzzle. It's crazy." But I wanted to come out here. I always want to touch base with the community and come out every. I try to do it every week, but sometimes I'm not able to. But at least every 2 weeks, go live, or every at least I'll try once a week to connect, give a little message, chat a little bit, laugh a little bit, cry a little bit, you know. Um, just connect with the people. Do this reading. I just got done with the March readings, etc. So air signs. Let's see what you got going on. You just finished celebrating your birthday. You still celebrating? That's fine. That's fine. So you can celebrate all year. It's like Gerard said at the Grammys. He's like, "Happy Black History Month for the rest of my life." They all miss me back. Show them boundaries. I'm a Taurus. That's what's up. That's what's up. They all miss it in action. And when you turn off the energy switch, when you're not giving them energy, that's when they miss you more because they're gonna be like, "Oh, you know your worth. Oh, that's a little sexy. Not gonna lie." And all of a sudden, they find you sexy, appealing because they like the chase. Some people like the chase and like to play those games. As soon as you turn off the I don't like you, the like you meter, and you just like, man, you really gonna let 2 weeks by and you don't text me or call me? We're not together. But some people, I was gonna say some guys, but some girls or guys, they don't want you, but they want you on standby in the back burner. Like, yo, just put you on slow rolls until I'm ready for you. Just in case ish happens. If it don't work out with this little shorty over here, Yeah, just be ready when I come through. Nah, I'm not gonna be ready forever times infinity in a day because I'm manifesting someone that's actually knows my worth. You get me? That's what you gotta say. But so when you turn that off, they just be like, "Ooh, it's kind of sexy. You haven't called me in 2 weeks." And when I talk to you, you sound kind of different. You just be like, "Yeah, what you need?" All right, all right. But see, it comes a time when you don't, you know, you cut it off. When you are really reaching a higher level of spirituality, you know that you will cut it off. It's not even worth doing the little back and forth because it's gonna keep pissing you off because they are not at your level, chosen ones. They're not at your level. You're ahead of their level because you know you have to take accountability. And maybe this is the speech for the air signs. I don't know. I just work here. You know what I'm saying? But so they don't. After a while, you cannot communicate with them because their energy is like gonna spoil your good energy. Look at all the good sprays we just sprayed. Shout out to my company, Foxy Blue Secret Garden. My manifestation spray. It smells like heaven. It smells like blessing. It smells like I'm gonna be all right in here, right? Plus, I do other sprays for myself. Um, but so when you create a safe space, talking on the phone with someone that doesn't know what they want to do with you is going to kill your vibe. Please don't kill my vibe, you know? And after a while, you're going to be like, you're cut off. Look how long. You think I'm going to go back and forth with a troll? I'm not going back and forth. I was like, yo, within seconds, yo, look at this. Look what fell out. Look what fell out. Maybe the spirit is saying, yeah, you talking to the aquas, it doesn't matter. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Wheel of Fortune? Okay, okay, okay. Come through. Come through. And I wasn't even starting with this deck, but spirit is saying, yeah, yeah, yeah. Let's get the party going. This is an appetizer. All right, air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So maybe that's that. When we do these readings, everybody can listen to it. No matter what your sign is, because there's some golden nuggets in all the readings. I'm not for the back burner. I'm not for the. Once you know your worth, you'll be like, man, let me tell you something. Put some flowers. And this is one of the funniest things that like people find funny when I say this, because in my regular everyday life, people know me journey, you traveling on the spiritual journeys. As I'm saying, I be saying stuff like, man, I need my own soundtrack. When I walking down the street, you throw the rose petals. I need my soundtrack to be like, pick a soundtrack to be playing. And it's not conceited, it's that you know your worth, you know that you hold space on this earth, that you're important, whatever it is that you're contributing, you help somebody, you made somebody smile sometime, you hold space. There's workers that don't appreciate you, all that stuff, you don't relate to that. And after a while, chosen ones, you're gonna go to regular jobs and be like, damn, I quit after a week. Or damn, I quit after 3 days. You want to quit right away until you find good jobs that resonate, and you're like, they stand for something. They're an advocate for change, their positivity, not just like work me like a slave. And then you don't give me a Christmas bonus, you don't give me no bonus, nothing. You send me a pen that says we care about you. Get the out of here. Are you crazy? That's why that will catapult you into starting a little hustle, even if you're selling fish plates out your window, or doing potluck, or doing whatever. Fish plates out the window. There's people in the Bronx that do that, and yo, they're rich. There's this lady that does that. She ended up in the Super Bowl. She's a around the way vendor, and Bad Bunny put her in the Super Bowl. She became that big and that famous because she's really good at food and stuff. All right, so let's see what we have. Oh my goodness, let me tell you something. This came out in reverse. In reverse, and my cards are not reverse. My cards are not reverse. That's crazy. Hostilities in reverse. I love to see it. This gonna be a thumbnail, perhaps. Hostilities in reverse. I love to see it. That means you don't have time for the bullish. Air signs, you don't have time. Like talk about something and have substance. Cause I gotta go. I told you guys, when you the people that are dating, when you are ahead in your spiritual journey, you don't have time for the blase blah. You don't have time. You need people to speak with clarity and tell you their intentions right off the bat. You need somebody to come to you and be like, look, I'm dating to marry, to not be, wasting time with somebody. Let's get to the part where we're both in pajamas in the house and we're complaining about chores and we like a happy couple or whatever. Like we've been married for 50 years. Let's just do this. We don't know how much time we got on this earth. Look, do our little quick dating and let's just get on with the show. And when they speak that language, if for the people that want to hear that, then you'll know this is a person that has good intention, because your antenna is gonna be like, ooh, now he talking that talk. You know what I'm saying? And everything else is just uncivilized. So it's not gonna, people that be like, oh yeah, yeah, can I come through? Shut the hell up. Can I come through your house? You don't even know me. And you just want to come for a nightcap? How about you nightcap yourself out of this entropy? But let me stop. Let me calm down. Let me calm down. I'm an air sign too. All right, let's see what we got. Okay, back to our regularly scheduled program. Back to abundance, because you don't have time. Listen, a lot of you are knee deep in bills. What the hell do you have time to be arguing with family, friends that be like, yeah, but it bothered me when you did this. Get the hell out of here. So the theme of air signs is get the hell out of here. Happy family. As I say that, put the family in order. Make sure you spend time for the people that need it, for the people that are worth it. Thank you so much, Weepy Star, Eric, and everybody that's saying. For the people that need it, your energy is like your energy, your social battery is on low. My social battery is on empty. It's always on empty. I doubt that it goes ever to the middle. And TikTok is selling a button like that. I'm trying to get it. So I could put that when I have to go to see family or anybody. Just it's like on empty. Like, look, I'm on empty. Like I'll be like, look at the button, because I don't got time. What you gotta state your purpose. Or you miss me? Yeah, Auntie, I miss you too. All right, you guys, can I get some collard greens and stuff? All right, yeah, okay. How you doing? Good? Anything new? Okay, good. Bye. I got my plate to go. Love ya, but Anyways, back to our regularly scheduled program. The love is here. Love is here, and adjacent possibilities. Adjacent possibilities. There are some changes, and always some drastic changes that have to happen. Lord have mercy. There's always, because on the way to the promised land, to your breakthrough, the road is not easy. The road. Look, as I said that, don't get freaked out. Some of you gonna be like, "Whoa, that's scary." As she said that, and look what came out. The road is not easy. It's not bright and fluffy until you do see the light. You do see the light, but you will be healed on this journey. You will be healing. This whole journey of you being by yourself, it's like, yo, look how much powerful you are now than the last time you were with some idiot. And I mean some idiot, some person that wasted your time, a karmic situation. Look how much powerful you are. If they come with that rah, rah, rah right now, you're going to dismiss them quicker than they can even greet you. So some of you are healing and trying out new healing methods, vitamins, deficiency, things like that is what I'm getting. So yin and yang. And some of you may still have a little bit of attachments to a situation. Some people are not attached to someone, but they're attached to what happened. And look, in the meantime, yo, make it rain up in this. Make it rain. But you're attached, as I was saying, you may be attached you may be looping in your head all the pain that you went through. It just keeps playing in your head, like, and making you be the wounded warrior that's scared to date, scared to put out there, or scared to speak to your partner if you're in a partner, with a partnership. So there's man holding love. There's love everywhere. We got the Wheel of Fortune. We got every freaking thing. Let's get a couple cards. Let's get a couple cards. Um, yeah. Some people are just afraid to date because it's like, it's so exhausting. I got to do my nails, pay 50, 70, $100, get my nails done just for me to see if I like you. Yeah. So look, this is the challenge that came out. Poverty. This is your fear. Your biggest fear is having to depend on people, but this is an illusion, and that's gonna go away. Hang in there, air signs, and I'm gonna tell you why. And look, health, as I was talking about health, some of you are really trying to get yourself in order, because if it's not one thing, is another. Everything hurts. This hurts, my hair hurts, my nail hurts, everything hurts. So be open to a trial and error, healing information. vitamins, holistic medicine as well as traditional medicine and things. Get your checkups, yeah. So there might be a message coming in. There's something with a home with you as well. Okay, there's something with a home. A lot of you been trying to buy a house as well. I get that, like just waiting and waiting. There's some information, court information, for some of you, and courtship. Someone will be coming to you to be in your energy, and they're gonna be worth it. And of course, there's other people that come in your energy, and you will know which one is not worth it. There's a energy of a wealthy man energy here, famous person, or wealthy man, or someone that's very good with money. Gemini, some of you are dealing with a Gemini, have dealings with a Gemini. It could be family, friends, whatever. Let's clarify some of this stuff. So there's a lot going on. So we're at air signs. Next is fire signs. I'm trying to move. Yeah, there's some issues here with a home, some like forever struggle. It's like and repairs for others. And some of you are just like, I don't want to repair another thing. I want to get the hell out of here. So I see that. All right, let's clarify. So with healing, and look, it's the same cards that came out for the water signs. That's crazy. We're clarifying the wish fulfillment, healing, Aquarius card here, wish granted, and this with choices. Right now, you may be lost. You may be feeling lost in the world. Like, where the hell do we go? What do I do? Like, what? You try this, you got to pick yourself back up. You have wisdom with the world card. You have learned a lot of stuff. So just keep going. You might just need this word that we're giving as motivation. And you there's and with the world card, there's a completion. There's an ending to arguments, to negativity. And how do I know? Look at the bottom of the deck. Justice. So whatever this court is, justice with poverty. There's so much money that some of you are owed, that you've been done so wrong with finances, people that have not paid you right, and all this stuff. Justice. You could have dealings with a Libra, some of you, but there's justice when it comes to love. Also, when it comes to love, love's on the bottom of the deck. Let's see if it comes out. Let's clarify this Wheel of Fortune. Love to see it. Yeah, some of you are, you see all these cards and you're like, how Sway, how? That I don't see none of this stuff. Just have faith in what you don't see. Hang in there, okay? So Chariot card, moving forward, and the Wheel of Fortune. Things are gonna go your way when it comes to an air sign. For some of you, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and you're moving forward. Chariot card, Cancer. Some of you could have dealings with. Let's clarify a little bit more. There's a message coming in. Somebody's gonna message. All right, let's clarify this air sign. Doesn't have to be male. So let's clarify. We're currently at air signs. Love. Wow. So for some of you, you have a new beginning with love. Okay, this fell out, but there's an ending of someone that was controlling. There was someone that tried to control you, try to just say control the narrative. And it's done. The spirit is going to take care of that situation, because somebody was very unfair, speaking very negatively here. Let's see. Yeah, the wounded warrior. You were in devastation over an argument or something that transpired, and that's making you. Every time one of these tower arguments happen, it's like some of you may lose faith, but then you see the blessing. So with the Chariot card, um, Cancer energy, you may have a Cancer, some of you coming towards you. A message is coming in. Ten of Pentacles, this is a relationship. They may be silent. The High Priestess, somebody might be watching you, like, and just be like having interest in you. I like the eyes. I'm glad I captured your interest, Miss Erica. Yeah, somebody's holding on to you, but you're walking away. um there may be someone from your past that comes back, and you're like, holy, I can't believe this person's still trying to talk to me. Like, some exes, I have to make a statement. Some exes were not horrible, they just were not ready to commit. you know what I'm saying. I don't want to come across as saying every ex is horrendous. It's the devil. There's some exes that you're like, it would be really cool if we got together and if this worked out because we were immature, young at the time, or just we were not in the right mind space. So some reconciliations can work, but it looks like you're hauling. It's like you leaving someone that's trying to come at you. You're putting distance. You're choosing distance over disrespect with somebody. And I'm clarifying the chariot. You're moving forward. You don't have time. You're moving forward. Air signs. Um, Gemini's coming out. If this Gemini comes forward again, and you're putting boundaries with someone. You're putting boundaries with someone. Let's clarify this. Let me just one more for the air sign. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius here. Male or female doesn't matter. Flip and switch. Um, you have victory with a situation that it was like a negative situation. You're gonna have victory. So you're gonna have victory. Six of wands, and it's not gonna distract you from work because some of you are in your head about something that transpired that was very terrible. All right, let's clarify Empress card. Let's clarify a couple of these, and we're gonna be wrapping up for the air signs. So with the Empress and money card, male or female Emperor card, woman holding coin, absolute confusion. Confusion. You're juggling all these bills and all this stuff, but you're gonna get it right. The universe is going to bring opportunities to you. Just pay attention to the opportunities and people that will help you because you're burdened. You're completely burdened financially, some of you. But you're still trying to love on yourself and be have your emotions in check. It's a case of people don't know what you're going through. People do not see it. You look great or you look okay, and people do not know the challenges. There's information that's coming in. There's information that's coming in when it comes to money or starting a business or whatever. Page of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. There's information coming in. Pages bring messages, so there's information. There's a message coming in. Um, yeah, you're going to be substantially doing well. This might also have something to do with a mother for some of you. And this might not make sense, but then it will make sense later on. I see somebody putting it together in the future and saying, wait a minute, a mother, and maybe your mother will support you or help you financially. Something's happening. But you, or it could be you being a mother, or just take the Empress is mother energy, or even if you are on your own, it's fulfillment, it's abundant energy, divine feminine. So this transformation, Scorpio card, and the Four of Wands, which is um a soulmate energy here as well. All right, and going on some of you are seeing 444 a lot. So with the family, you want to not you're battling poverty. Like I said before, it sounds crazy, but you're battling, trying to make sure you can provide for yourself, for your kids, for some of you are really going to be making decisions that are going to help. You're giving the strength card when it comes to the happy family card. Look, and you're going to have fulfillment. Look, it's going to be taken care of. Watch my shorts on March reading, because the thumbnail has all these great cards and people think I'm capping, like I'm lying, but it's not. The struggle will be there. The journey is arduous, but it's gonna end like this, happiness. So that you have the strength card with the family card. That means something's going down, or something you're like devastated over, making sure you provide for yourself a home, or your kids, or family situation. You're gonna start making intentional and great decisions. Let's clarify healing. Sometimes I find it insane how the tarot cards can explain your emotional state in a situation so accurately. If the reader can read, and if the reader is using their intuition as well, because these cards, some people that have these tarot cards, they buy tarot cards and they're confused. They're like, I don't know what the hell this means, or in combinations. Like I know in combinations what something means. You understand? I'm looking at the energies and I know what matches what and what happens. So if the reader's a good reader and is using the intuition, because look, I could pick this card up and I could tell you you're having a baby. And that's weird because you might be at home, like the guy is holding a stick respectfully. The way he's holding is kind of wild, but so And that has happened. If you've seen a lot of my readings, you see that I'm showing you a card and it makes no sense what I'm saying. Like, it doesn't make sense. It doesn't, you don't see it. You understand? So if um yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Like, I could pick up a card with home and say you're about to buy a car instead of a house, because I'm channeling what I'm hearing also. Just giving you a little background. So if it's a good look, the Empress card is here. You can't escape abundance. The end. Let me just, you're turning into the Magician. You have been disappointed. Let me clarify. You know what? Let me get something. Let me get something. Air signs, I'm almost finished with you, and then get ready. Fire signs. There's something I gotta get. I know what I have to get right here. I gotta get this. I've been told to get this. Let me get a couple of financial cards. Let me get some of these cards. Confirmation. Yeah. Yeah, there's something. It's gonna. The road is hard. There's gonna be ups and downs, and it's like testing you. You have $1 left. It's gonna be a situation where you got like $10 to your name or something, and then the hits the fan in a good way, and it's like, what? And then when it happens, all this abundance or whatever, you be like, you could have done it a little sooner. Nah, don't be like that. But just be. You're gonna be like, it's so easy. Look how easy it is. So okay. So some of you fear a failure. Some of you are teachers, or with teaching, or teaching someone's going to bring abundance in some way, shape, or form. Some of you are tired of being a teacher. You're not doing it the traditional route. You may be substituting. You do something to teach or help, and that's a form of income. That's what's coming up for you. You will have financial freedom, and you're getting a promotion. So there's promotion coming in. You and it's saying are you oh, it's just saying be careful with your spending and everything. And if you're doing everything right and you're only spending on things that you need, and and you could also treat yourself, but you're a mindful spender, you will be met halfway. The universe is going to meet you halfway. Author. So some of you are very good with your words, and that is your gift. You either could speak to people or help people, like a customer service or something, helping people in real life, like social worker or something like that. And just know that you are entitled to this wealth. This is one of the most important cards. Do you believe that you can be rich? Not just like, oh, I got $1,000 in the bank. Whew, thank goodness I pay all my bills. I got a little $1,000 left. No, it's not enough. Like Kendrick Lamar said, it's not enough. You deserve it all. You deserve to have 10, 50, that making 50K, 100K a month, and it's possible. So are you sure that you know that you're entitled to this abundance? Make sure that you meet that energy so that it can come to you. And self-care, take care of your needs. Envision. So envision your life. Continue to focus and daydream about you. Look, daydream as I said that. Oh my God. Okay. So daydream about your dream home and dream life and dream job. Okay. So let's put that there. I was told to get that. Okay, let's do. All right, so that was finance. Let's do this. I was drawn to get this. Come through, spirit. You don't chase abundance. Abundance chase you. Abundance has been chasing some of you, and you've been faster. I preached. That's a bar. Abundance has been trying to chase you, but you were faster. Don't be faster than abundance. Let that sink in. All right. Self-limiting beliefs. Here it is. Let that sink in. Do you believe that you're entitled to this abundance? um Negative thinking is not going to help, and I know it's hard. In the middle, it's like, yo, I got $10 to my name. How am I supposed to think positive? Like, what am I going to eat for the rest of the week? Continue to put yourself out there. Apply for jobs. Do this. Take intentional actions, and you have celebrations and good times up ahead. You have celebrations coming up. Rest. Some of you are mentally exhausted, and so you need help with those guided meditations. The people that speak, and help you, and manifestations. Law of attraction. You're going to continue to use the law of attraction, and declutter. Who do you got to let go this week? Who's on the chopping block this week? And fear is here. The worst, avoiding failure. Let me read this, because I already know what this is. I don't even need that. I want to tell you that behind fear is wish fulfillment. If you could get past fear is worrying about stuff that didn't even happen yet. Expecting the worst, afraid of failure, wasting time on negative thoughts. Lord have mercy. This is for me too. This is for me too. So embrace the spirit of change, find peace within your current situation, and you have a past life connection. And balance is here, thank God. And juggling too many things, but balance is here. 333. You have soulmate, and look, this keeps coming out. I don't know when this stuff, you know, will stop coming out, but it hasn't stopped coming out. So that means it's for somebody. Somebody, this is your destiny, and it don't matter if it's in a month or a year, whatever. Let me just do something. It doesn't matter. Let me just see something real quick. All right, who's on the chopping block this week? Yeah, you cut chopping the weeds off your garden. Bars. Okay, next morning today. Some of you today is, and it's gonna take. Spirit is saying it's cooking. It's gonna take a little bit. But some of you are close to achieving all of this stuff. But it's been a struggle. It's been a challenge because the road of the chosen ones. But we have bigger rewards. New love, y'all. Okay, all right, okay. This keeps coming out. My Liz is real. It's too real. Let go of control issues. We can't control when it happens. You're gonna come to a point where you just like, look, I just give it to you. I give up, or like you borderline giving up when you like, okay, I don't know when I have an soulmate. But just continue to free yourself. Declutter. Saying it twice. Keep your energy clear. Keep positivity. Reach out to someone. If you need to talk to someone, reach out to a positive friend or a positive family member, somebody that will lend a listening ear. This could be the one. There is going to be someone that could be the one. And stay optimistic about your love life. And look, deception. The people that are not real, that are not authentic, you're going to cut them off. And someone might have been lying to you. This could be family or whatever, someone that you were in conflict with, or you are in conflict with. You knew that they were lying. So spirit, look, as I break the deck, forgive and heal. You're gonna have to forgive someone and purge that out. You're gonna have to forgive someone. But you don't have to forget, air signs. And final, you don't have to forget because someone did you dirty here. Someone did you wrong. You just remember all these messages: wealthy man, abundance, happy family. There's a lot going on. um Third party, yeah, the people that are in third party situations, you don't have time for. You don't. And that's who is up on the chopping block. Anybody that is attached to other energies, you're gonna read it. You're gonna read it. The right person is gonna give you butterflies, and somebody might look like Lakeith if you know him. And somebody has gotten on your last nerve. And this is a person you were in conflict, are in conflict with. There was disharmony in a situation with someone. You're trying your best and they just won't budge. And you're going to have to put distance. And it could be family. You're going to have to. And it might be somebody you really love in your family or something, but you're going to have to for your sanity. Emotional support. And you're manifesting positivity. This is the love deck. Playfulness. Your love life is, your love language is humor again, and a magnetic attraction. Bridgerton vibes. Bridgerton, love at first sight. Have faith. Okay, so forgive and heal. Look, it's saying it twice on another day. That's your reading, air signs, man. We went all out, man. All right, that's your reading, air signs. Let's go. Many blessings for all the signs. Let's go. Next is fire sign. Okay. Look, Lakeith is fire. Lakeith. Yeah, I've been making so many excuses. When I check, he doesn't change. I'm moving on. Making excuses means wasting time. Um, this marriage, by the way, this marriage, yeah, marriage. A lot of these cards are showing marriage and everything. So we're all in different stages. Some of us are at a stage, at a higher stage. Some people are at a higher stage where if you have to find excuses for a person, you're out of there. You're like, nah. You don't wait till like, I've been doing excuses for you for months. That's gonna sound antiquated. That's gonna sound old school. You're gonna be like, oh, remember when I used to make excuses for a person for weeks and wait months before they got their ish together? Never again. When you have gone to a higher level of intuition, a higher level in your spiritual journey, you know that the second that they show you that they are a time waster, some people are professional time wasters. That's what they specialize in. And a lot of people that be like, oh, I don't like to argue, they love to argue, respectfully. So if somebody tells me I don't really like to argue, I'll be like, okay, I'm watching you now to see if you bought that life. Because if you really don't like to argue, it'll tell on a person. You could tell because they're gonna be like wanting to fix things, wanting to communicate properly and doing things right. All right. Hi, Caitlin. How you doing? Welcome, member Caitlin. Member Caitlin. Nice to see you. All right. So we just did we did water sign first, and then air signs, and now we're at fire signs. Okay, fire signs. What you got going on? What y'all got going on, fire signs? Fiery. What y'all got going on? Okay, fire signs. And then is earth signs. And then we out of here. Because y'all got things to do. I ain't keeping you all night. Hit the like button, subscribe, hit the notification, hype the video, join the membership for a lot of content and for readings. You get a free reading from me, abbreviated reading. All right, so fire signs. Let's see what you got going on. Time to heal. Oh, sis, I gotta talk to you later. Okay, all right, yeah. Do what you gotta do. Perfect. Uh, let's see. Make sure I didn't miss anything. what was that emoji? Is that a Erica? I don't know if that was like a fire sign. Okay, watching Bridgerton, Bridgerton vibes. Could happen in real life. Spicy. All right. So, fire signs. Spirit is saying you got to be fair in a situation to be fair. So you might have crashed out a little bit, crashed out a tiny bit. A fiery crash out doesn't sound so dangerous. You might have crashed out, you might have not, but Spirit is saying keep a level head because somebody is triggering you or half trigger you, pushing your buttons. I feel pushing your buttons energy here. Creates and Spirit is pushing you to do your gift, pushing you, begging you to do your gift. And you've seen that when you don't have a job that is in alignment to who you are, you hate it. You freaking hate it. It's like, don't crash out on your boss. You'll go viral. Um, TikTok. So divine timing is at work in your life. Yeah, keep a level head. Orphan. This is a challenging card. When this card comes out, it feels like, why me? Why have things not worked out? Like why? But serendipity is here, and it wanted to come out because I saw it in the bottom of the deck, and then I shuffle the cards, and then this came out. So serendipity is a series of crazy events, divine timing. It's like a series of unfortunate or weird events, but it all brings you to your happiness. Like this had to happen so that you can reach this level, so that you can like you got fired, because there's a better job that pays you more, and you do way less in this job. So I love that. This is my favorite card in this entire deck, the wisdom of the oracle deck. The best card to me because it's stuff, it's in alignment. You're being watched in your journey, and things are going well. Higher power. You got the higher power, you got the intuition, and you're healing. The reason spirit put you in, you might be in a new location or you living with someone or whatever the situation is because um things were out of whack, out of control, was affecting your health, your mental health, and you weren't taking care of yourself. Fire signs, and things have had to change. You walk through another portal of intuition, so there is no excuse. There is no excuse. You can't unlearn what you learn. And you have to be flexible in a situation. It's saying the same thing. And this card is not even part of this deck. It just snuck in there. So you have to be level headed. Temper yourself. Temper yourself in a situation. All right. That's heed to that advice. Let me get some of these energy cards to um correlate with these other ones. You got to coordinate, you know. So let's see what we have. Fire signs. Decision. You're at a crossroads. Um, and serendipity, things have gotten better. Like this happened and it got better. Your situation got better. This happened, so things have to continue to keep going. That means you got to meet the universe halfway. This is a decision that you got to make. You have to come. You have to cut somebody off. There's somebody that you have to cut off. You can't have happy mediums and just be like, well, I mess with them, or there's somebody that gotta go. And those cards didn't even come out yet. Look. As I said that, y'all gonna believe or what? Y'all gonna believe or what? You seen it. I wasn't manipulating cards. This is not no magic trick. This is an intuition. This is the gift of prophecy, of seeing things ahead. And I got that. None of these cards are talking about walking away right now. None of them. But I felt that. So there's an attachment that you have with someone that is negative. You have to the lines are blur in a situation, and you got to make them clear. But and balance is here. So things are gonna be balanced. Things are gonna move out of your life that don't belong. 333. You're gonna start seeing a lot of threes. Yin and Yang is here, honorable mention. Let's and man holding a coin and sacral chakra. So your passions are being ignited. You're in a state of appreciation for those of you, and some of you are feeling financially constrained right now. But you're in a spirit of appreciation. This right here will cancel out the financial struggle, because I have a video called "Wake Up with Gratitude." It's short. You can watch it, and that's how people are. You look up YouTube manifestations. The trick is being grateful, saying thank you 1,000 times a day, or anytime you remember, and just be like, I'm grateful for this shower. Like, I'm grateful that I got food. I'm grateful, man, I made me a nice little lemonade. Be grateful for so many little things. Little things mean a lot, because then the universe is going to give you more. I've been shown abundance like out of control. I've seen abundance. I've seen it. I've seen a way that I can make money. I've seen financial devastations until I understood that you have to be thankful for what you have, and then take intentional actions. I keep saying that word. Intentional means on purpose. Apply to not just any old stupid job. Apply to jobs that you like animals. Find all the animal jobs, or things that are less torturous than your last boss. you know. Thank you. Angel said, I'm grateful. Good. Yeah. So bad health. Some of you are have been struggling with physical ailments. It's coming out. Physical ailments is coming out. So there's healing coming to you. There's healing coming to you. Yeah, some of you have to walk away from a situation. Um and you have to. You just have to. This healing information. So there's a message coming in. um there's a court issue. For a lot of you. It's best. I know a lot of people hate going to court, and I do as well, but there's something that's going to work on your side. It's going to be on your side. Let me see. A high honor. And someone that was trying to there's someone that's doing underhanded stuff, stealing, or just manipulating when it comes to money, or not giving you your due money that is due to you. But you will be recognized. High honor is coming right after that. And you feel the struggles of finances. But then look, the flip side is a wealthy man. So there's some wealthy man or some woman or something wealth. You're going to be paired up with someone that's going to help you financially, and sudden wealth is coming up for you. This going to be your life. This is a life altering situation here. Let me do the tarot. A high honor. Yeah. Let me do the tarot. Let's see what we have. All right. wealthy man, or dealings with someone. Now it could be positive or whatever, but whoever God or the universe uses to help you, that's their job. Whether they were negative or not, but they were being used. So let's say a boss is negative and that's a wealthy man. He's going to be used to show you how you need to leave that situation. So and when you leave, then you get more money somewhere else. So people being used by God, by the universe, guided. They're guided. So let me see. Indecision. You have so indecision. We're clarifying indecision with the Five of Swords, which is just arguments, disharmony. So you got to decide not to come out of conflict with people. There's somebody that wants to apologize to you, a fake apology time, uh, lifetime achievement, like it's like of apologies. Just do what you will with that, because this is a decision. You got to cut somebody off. Um, they're toxic. There's toxicity here. The devil card. Could be a Capricorn, doesn't matter, but and you've been in devastation. This has something to do with love or relationships, okay? But you'll know what to do. Let's clarify higher power. Higher power. Let's clarify higher power. Fire signs. Um you have higher power with a decision that you gotta make. So tap into meditation, tap into do some meditation or some guided listening, to sounds, to relaxing or abundant sounds as you sleep or something, and you'll get rest and you'll have some downloads and some information, and you'll have a clearer head when you meditate by yourself or with some guided music, guided meditation. Guided meditation, I recommend it a lot for people that have an active mind. Guided meditation is when people are talking, like if you look up YouTube and they're like, you're okay, you're breathing in, you're breathing out, and they guide you. They say, I have all that I need to become abundant. I have all that I need. And they keep saying stuff, and it's always a relaxing, or find a voice that you like, a relaxing voice, and they guide you into a state of balance so that you can be open to receiving information. So there's information coming. There's something, a proposal, and look, you're gonna be financially, sorry for that, very well off. Okay, financially well off, but you're confused by what to do. But I think you know what to do. There's an opportunity with money here. Um, so yeah, you're moving forward, and again it's coming out again. So you're moving from this person that's in and out. There's a person that you cannot count on. There's some people you cannot count on that have disappointed you, and you're moving on. You're moving forward. Cancer energy here with the Chariot. You may have dealings with Cancer. This has to do with love again. And you have the Two of Cups. There's information. Somebody's going to start communicating with you back and forth. Let's clarify the attachment. Financially well, very well off. Zebra girl, how you doing? Remember Zebra girl? Um, yeah. So there's a situation here with a mother. Let me hold on. Okay, what one? Okay, fire signs. There's Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Some of you are attached to another fire sign. Doesn't have to be, but there's someone here you find attractive. But let me do something. Let me pull something on that. Let me pull something on that energy. Yeah. It don't matter how cute you are. If you're a cute demon, you still gotta go. Um, okay, there's someone here that you were attracted to, or whatever the situation, you had magnetic attraction, but they were in a third party situation. And whatever you have to learn from this, you got to learn it. So, in other words, the signs are always there. So, look back at how did you miss this? You understand? Look back at, wait a minute, what was it that he or she said that I missed? Because people always tell you who they are. You just have to listen. And if somebody played you out or hurt you, if you look back and rewind, the signs were all there. They were all there to warn you. So you're getting the truth in a situation. And with chosen ones, the truth just falls in our lap because we're on the righteous path. We're on the path that we said to God, we want to do better. We want to be better. And there's guidance. There's guidance there. So take a chance with a situation. This might have something to do with a home, by the way. This let me clarify. Let me clarify the home card. Let me clarify. So this is, I don't know if somebody wants to live with you, or I don't know what they're talking about. Um some of you, this may be about a reconciliation, and this person's at a distance. You may want to travel. You're deciding whether you want to travel to someone or not, but uh, there's a truth that you're going to receive. So let's say you're planning to travel to meet someone. There's a truth in a third party situation that you will be receiving, that you're going to know that before you even make that trip. Respectfully, home card, yeah, home card. Some of you are definitely moving, definitely moving. Let's finish up this reading. Yeah, you're blocking someone. Once you get the truth out of a situation, you're blocking them because enough is enough. There's not an equal give and take in a situation, and you already see it. And by the way, it's going to give you wish fulfillment, because it's like, remember, life, this is the chosen path, is a video game. You got to kill all the bad things, and get the gems, the good gems. It's like a video game, like Super Mario Brothers, one of those things. Let's clarify attachments. Travel or not? Yeah, you got to decide whether to travel or not. Attachments. Could be attached to a Pisces. Some of you could have dealings with a Pisces, but um, yeah. Oh, the attachments are going to be gone. You've been put in separation, and there's somebody that left you out to hung you out to dry. So it's done. The attachments are done because someone is not telling you stuff. They're not being open. Um, but they're just interested in a good time. Look at this. Look at the size. Look at the way she's holding this thing. Respectfully. Why? How do I know? Because you can't have this. No nookie if you're not being truthful. You understand? So it's like, if you get the cookies, if they get the cookies, right? If they get the cookies, right? Then they're liars. They're not telling you everything about them, and then you're gonna find out stuff that puts you in this situation. No, thank you. No, thank you. So nah, it ain't gonna happen. You the high priestess. You got high elevation. You're gonna know. It's like, they're lying before you even tell them. You just watch them. So you're gonna be watching somebody and just be like, yada yada yada. I cut you off. I already knew you were lying. So you're gonna know that somebody's lying, and it's a professional time waster. Look, the Knight of Pentacles, the slowly moving person in the deck. Let's keep clarifying, because we don't got time for this. Let's clarify this yin and yang energy. So being put in separation. Yeah, you being put in something's not gonna work out. You're getting communication back and forth. You are gonna be communicating. This thing, for the way this fell out, somebody's manifesting to be with you. Somebody is praying to be with someone like you're praying to be with someone. I just felt that. That's sweet. Yeah, soulmate. Somebody's trying to manifest a soulmate, and a soulmate's coming. Some of you, this is coming really fast, with the Knight of Swords, fastest moving knight. So there's information about love happening here, fast. All these cards. And the soulmate card. Invite me to the wedding, whoever this is. We're clarifying the yin and yang for the love of God, and it came out with fast communication. The arrows of love are shooting your way, so they're on their way. And the magician, and you manifesting love, you manifesting, you like cooking, doing 1,000 rituals. I gotta wear this red string. Okay, I'll wear it. But remember, continue to be appreciative, because that's how it comes. Um, all right. Some of you so cute. All right, let's clarify. Final clarification. Let's get a couple of last cards, and then we'll move on so we can see this one to fall out. Oh, there's a tower. Yeah. Oh, okay, okay. It's gonna be a movie. This is gonna be a movie. Um, Thank you, Mr. Wilson, again. So there's a big shakeup, a big ending, a big whatever. This is discovery. You're gonna find out a truth. It's a very, very serious truth, but you're gonna get justice, Libra. Okay, so that's that. Let's do some finance cards. It's gonna be a movie. It's gonna be like, It's almost like this is giving me vibes of somebody getting ready for a date, and then you find out something. They tell you something right before the date, and you're like, "Are you serious? Hell no, I can't be with this person." That's a deal breaker. So you're gonna find the deal breaker before the issue's gonna hit the fan before whatever. But you're gonna be appreciative because you're gonna dodge a bullet. The universe is gonna interfere so you could dodge a bullet. Let me see. You're being guided by your intuition. Yeah, that's confirmation because you're healing. Yeah, okay. I don't even need those cards. All right, so finances, determination. Spirit is saying you have, if you stay put, if keep your foot, on solid ground and keep to your goals, you will there's money coming your way. This money coming your way, but it's gonna be through your talent. It's gonna be through your talent. So you have to do your talent. What the heck is your talent? Are you good with money? Are you good with music? Are you good? It has to be through your talent. So it has to be through your talent. And you are in a lucky place right now with money. You're in a lucky place. There have been mishaps and mess up situation, but you're in a lucky place. It's a lucky time. Money's coming your way, and you're gonna build a foundation. And this is you are supposed to get this money yourself. This is you standing alone. However you make money, it's not a partnership like going into business with someone. No, it's for you. It's yourself. And yeah, it's yourself. You're standing alone. Your money's stand alone. You're gonna discover your path. Something is gonna happen, and it already happened for some of you, that you're gonna have a lot of time to reflect and be like, okay, I need to do this gift. I need to do this. Let's do love cards, and then we out of here. Lucky in March. The luck of the Irish. This money definitely is crazy here. Okay, very soon. So there's a breakup. Congratulations, because this person that had other energies, and spirit was saying, watch out, read the room, read the signs. This person was not for you. And decide what you really want. Do you want somebody that is a player? Do you want somebody that's serious, somebody that's honest? Warm embrace is coming your way, and building a future with someone. And also be wise. Do not tell all your business to people. Like, if you come into money, don't be like, yo, I want 50,000. I got. No, do not tell them. Be humble, be quiet, and don't let somebody pocket watch you. And slow down in a situation because it's not for you. And higher, you're doing the law of attraction. Okay. And yeah, so don't run your mouth, fire signs. Don't run your mouth. Do your talent, money's coming. Healing is on the horizon. Just keep healing, and pay attention to the red flag. See, exactly, the spirit's trying to warn you that somebody's not for you. It might be two people you got to let go. You are not in control. Finances and career are tough, but a heart to heart conversations on the horizon. You're gonna come out of conflict. Keep an open mind. Your soulmate may be different. And passion. You're gonna have a passionate situation. Okay, so that was that. Let me connect my audio. Let me connect my stuff. Okay. Close up alert. Okay. So that was your reading, fire signs. Enjoy. All right. Last but not least, happy birthday, earth signs, or whoever's celebrating. Wait, no, who? Fire signs. I meant fire signs. Yeah. So us, Aries are gonna be celebrating soon. Pisces are right now. So happy birthday to everybody that's still celebrating. Some of the air signs are still celebrating, but it's all good. Okay. All right. Let's get gracias de nada. Yeah, and watch for your sun, moon, and rising. Some people are more like it's a clearer picture in your moon sign, or your rising. You connect sometimes, like, but all the, if you watch for all your signs, it gives you a full picture. It gives you a full picture, whatever you resonate with. You're welcome. So let's do earth signs. Some of you have earth in your placement in your chart. So if you have Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, so this, you might find some gems up in here. You could find gems anyways when we talk to people. Thank you for being here, all the people that are here, still here with us. Nice to see y'all. Hit the like button. I know, and we're almost out of here. We're doing earth signs, and then that's it. Um, okay, people gotta go. You know, people got 9 to 5s. It's like some of you are trying to get out of that 9 to 5 situation. Like you're like, nah, I don't want that. So it's all good. You know, continue to work at it. All right, let's see. All right, so earth signs. I got this. Wait, hold on. These two gotta go. I have so many texts. Would you retract the message? I want you to hear it. All right. Happy birthday to everyone. Whoever's celebrating, thank you. Thank you. Because I'm like, look, some people that just got done celebrating. Just got done. And some people that are beginning to, are going to be celebrating. This, you know, it's all over. And there's people that haven't ended the celebrations. All right. So, respectfully. Okay, so this is, let's start with, okay, earth signs. What are your messages? Let's get the show on the road. Last call, earth signs. This wanted to come out. Adventures. So this card is interesting because that means that your manifestations are coming through and there's opportunities, like weird opportunities, stuff that you are not accustomed to. So there's like, you know, or like events that you are invited to that you're like, I don't normally go to, you know, whatever, or a scholarship gala or something, but sometimes spirit is trying to connect you with a soulmate or someone that you're going to meet there that's going to help you, or connection, or adding people to your community, to your spiritual community. So there's like a connection, a fated meeting or something. Security. And some of you don't want to leave your house, you know. This is security. You feel safe in your cave. That's what that card is. You feel like so safe that you're like, you're just not used to being around people no more because you've been in isolation, and at first you hated it, and then now you're finding some type of joy in it. Once you know, when you're at the end of your spiritual, or you're about to be elevated and have a major breakthrough, when you're happy, you're okay being by yourself, even if you're sad a little bit, but that you find content and bliss in being by yourself. Like, man, this is peaceful. Leadership. So many of you are supposed to be in leadership positions, and you're not. You know, you're taking orders from people that are not as smart as you, and you're healing chaos. So there's some chaotic disharmony, but blessings right behind that. Okay, and happiness. Okay, so you have happiness, but you gotta, you know, put boundaries on some argumentative or negative people. Some people that are not worth your time here. All right, let's see what else we have. Okay, so again, this is Earth sign. Door to happiness and healing. So your door is about to open for happiness and healing. And the temple path is saying the same thing. You have to continue. So the vibes I'm getting is that there were some horrible lessons that you learned, and Spirit is saying, don't go back. Do not go back to the people that are saying, no, I want to reconcile, I'm changed or whatever. Do not go back to old ways of doing stuff. You got to move forward. You got to get out of your comfort zone. And that is the same thing as adventure. This is, and cave is saying the same thing. Like, you just want to be stuck in a situation, and Spirit is saying, for you to get the opportunities that you keep asking me for, I need to get you out the house and get you out the way. There's some disharmony, healing chaos. There's somebody that's very negative here, and it's killing your vibe. But you're going to be manifesting in this full moon. Let's get back to manifesting and doing our manifestation rituals in the full moon. What's a manifestation ritual? You could pray. You could spray manifestation sprays. Use crystals, incense to meditate and say prayers. There is see, this is what happens. There is a tower moment happening right next to a chaotic person or someone that's argumentative, because someone is jealous. There's jealousy here.
And then you're trying to put the family in order. Lord have mercy. And walking away was in reverse, unfortunately. So there's someone that you're thinking about, leaving. So I hope you get the courage to leave a conflicting, someone that's conflicting, and causes chaos. All right, let's clarify um, adventures. Let's clarify adventures. And I'll use the other cards too. So this is self-love, and this is a healing journey. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. You could have dealings with someone, female here, but this is new adventures. Let's keep clarifying new adventures. Wow. Okay, so this is a strange situation here. So you're gonna love on yourself enough to go on this journey, which there is a tower. Look, this is what's happening. There is a similar energy to the air, the water signs. So there's someone that Capricorn energy here, that this tower. You're healing chaos. This is a tower. This is a very big shakeup, and right after that, the person's gonna try to apologize, but you have already seen their true colors. So you're not gonna have time. So walking away, so you were back and forth on walking away, and it was in the reverse. Walking away means like you're holding back from leaving somebody, but it's gonna turn into the upright position. You're gonna leave a situation because someone is gonna try to apologize, and you're gonna see that they're jealous of you or something. Yeah, you're gonna block them. Look, I told you. So that's done. Okay, let's move on to the next energy. That ended wonderful and quick. Let's go on to the next energy. Leadership. Let's clarify leadership. The World card. You added a lot of lessons to cart. You have learned a lot. You have learned a lot of lessons, and you're coming out of conflict with someone. You're gonna have a heart-to-heart conversation, and this could be with money, with finances as well. Yeah, this is a leadership position. So there's an interview or a big conversation. We'll clarify that with the. Okay, let's clarify the Wheel of Fortune. So the Wheel of Fortune, and it could be dealing with an Aquarius, but wish fulfillment when it comes to healing chaos, and someone that was jealous. I'm doing those two together. Let's clarify a little bit more. So things are gonna go your way. You have an emotional decision to make um, here, and that's why you're hesitating to walk away. You have been trying to take it easy, temper yourself, and not crash out. Um, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This could be, you could have dealings with a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Let me get some cards for this person. Let's see what we have. All right. Someone is trying to reconcile, yeah, but they look at this. You're gonna end up. This is the same thing. It's telling the same story. Somebody's trying to get the courage to pretend like they want to reconcile with you, but it's going to end in you blocking them. You blocking them because they overindulge or whatever, and you don't want to take that chance. You driving yourself with your intuition, and there's a divine intervention here that's happening with something, a big shakeup. Let's clarify hostilities. Yeah, this is so these hostilities have something to do. Could be a Cancer. Excuse me, but you have wish fulfillment, soulmate energy here. But there was someone that was definitely a player, and so you're moving on. Let's see. Let's clarify this. It looks like two major moments. Yeah. Okay. So, hang, hangman. You're looking at things from an absolutely different perspective now. Let me just make sure that is okay. We're good. Yeah, someone was is trying to do underhanded, shisty, grimy stuff. Could be a Gemini. This has something to do with love. There's somebody that is lying here, um, and yeah, you're walking away. Okay, that's enough. Okay, let's get some advice from Spirit to wrap up this reading, and let's get finance and love. Let's get advice from Spirit. Let's see why this is all happening. Apology. So you could forgive someone, but you don't have to forget. Someone is going to come to you with an apology. Something went down. You were done absolutely wrong. Be open to change. Be open to powerful change. 555. Self-aware. Tap into your higher, intuition for answers, for getting answers. Question patterns. Study people and see how they move, not just what they say. Energy activation. uh, connect with the divine for answers. So meditate for answers, and something is stressful. Clear out stress from your life. You are expanding your horizons. You have expansion when it comes to think bigger, thinking bigger, think bigger, think better. And this is with a partner. You deserve it all. And with finances as well. Obsession, focusing too much on an outcome. Spirit is saying do not focus too much on an outcome or a situation. The strength card is here. Be determined to follow your dreams and passions. Your passions are being ignited. Don't stop, continue. Spread your wings. And soulmate. As I was breaking the deck, let's get some financial cards. Financial advice for earth signs. Yeah, favorite thing, finance. Alright, let's see. Financial advice. You also have a lucky time. Change is coming. Take a chance and make a change. There's some drastic ending. This could be an ending. When you have a major change in your life, you also have, like, you break up with someone, you get a new job, get a new haircut, things happen like a domino effect. So take a chance and make a drastic change with finances. Communication. Some of you may be going into communication, but also communicate what you want. In an interview or whatever enterprise, you're gonna be building an empire quietly, and compose yourself. So these might be conflicts at work. Okay, these might be conflict at work because you have to center yourself at work. You try not to crash out. Do not try to crash out. Learn from past mistakes and sharpen your skills. And your skills are going to pay the bills. Your skills will pay the bill. You have a lucky streak right now coming with finances. Let's see what else we get. And be aware of your shopping and overspending. Just saw it at the bottom of the deck. Dream home is coming out. And Spirit is saying wherever you live, that you're appreciative of what you have is a dream home. So appreciate what you have. And if you're surrounded by people that care about you, it takes time to build an empire. So be patient. You're working on it, and you are a healer. You can heal people with your gift, and you're going to be discovering what that is and what your path is. You're being met with destiny. Look at this, Earth sign. You're finally going to be put in a leadership position, or putting yourself in a leadership position. You're taking orders from too many people, and your destiny is here. You have a divine destiny to fulfill in this life, and your destiny will help others, and it will help you too. You will get blessings, and you're supposed to be an entrepreneur, okay, like a business owner, etc. Okay, let's get love cards, and let's get out of here. Love deck. Okay, love cards. Okay, your love life is being affected by decisions around children. And someone is unrequited love. I said that. Someone does not have love in a situation. Make an effort to keep manifesting great love, and release your ex. This has not come out all night. Release your ex. So Spirit is saying you have a negative attachment to someone. This is not, and you got a tower is going to knock this out. It's going to bring this out. And you were walking away, it was in the resistance. Remember, it was like you didn't want to, and the universe is bringing it out because someone has no love back for you. Keep an open mind. Your person is going to be different. Love yourself first. The Spirit is saying, love yourself first. And this person is living a lie. Whoever you're dealing with, someone that you're dealing with is living a lie, and divine intervention is here because this stuff went out of hand. It's going out of hand. Someone, there's a breakup that needs to happen. All right, let's get final cards for earth signs. Final cards for earth signs. Okay, watch out. Look, Spirit is warning you. There's somebody in your energy that is dangerous. It's going to mess you up with money, and you're going to lose money because when you're with negative people, your money decreases. You are going to be attracting a new energy, freedom. It's you being yourself. You have someone that you could be in a safe place and could be yourself. And there's a third party. It's someone. There's too many people in an energy, and you need to forgive and heal and move on. You have love at first sight coming for you, and someone is having their final shot, and that's it. You're moving on. So let me get a couple of these. Lightning. Let me just read this for you. Fire signs. Control your anger or you'll be sorry. Somebody's crashing out. Like I said, if somebody's crashing out, Ram, a stubborn, aggressive person. Because you're dealing with a stubborn and aggressive person. You could have dealings with an older person, older man, etc. But happiness and well-being is on the horizon. It's coming up, okay? It's coming up for you. But you need to come out of conflict with someone, or just this tower or whatever, this ending, and the words that are going to be said have to be said. And then it's done and over with, and you are going to be separated from someone that is not for your higher good, that does not have any good intentions in mind for you. And it's trying to use you. So, and I think you know who that is, anyways, and that's why the divine is intervening, because enough is enough, and something's getting out of hand. But in the heart-to-heart conversation that you will have, you'll know how to move forward. Because listen to what people say and what they don't say. If somebody doesn't talk about that they're changing or doing whatever, you have to follow it by actions also. They have to follow whatever they are doing by actions. All right. So thank you everybody for being here. Like the video. Join the membership. The information for the membership is up there or in the description box. And thanks again for being here. And we'll see you next time.